I jolted awake from unconsciousness, the cramped space pressing in on me from all sides. This was a sealed room with only one exit, a steel door that trapped me inside. Who had imprisoned me here? I struggled to my feet, my legs unsteady as I searched desperately for an escape route. No matter how hard I pushed and pulled, the steel door wouldn't budge an inch. Panic set in as I tried frantically to remember what had happened before I'd blacked out. In my desperation, a timer caught my eye. Though I didn't know its purpose, something about it filled me with unease. Then I spotted a bundle of nylon rope with a phone hidden inside. My heart leaped. I could call for help, but the calls wouldn't connect. Damn it, not a single bar of signal in this concrete tomb. Despair washed over me again, but I refused to give up. I examined every corner of the room, searching for any possible escape route. Soon, I noticed a skylight overhead. Taking a running jump, I tried to grab the window handle, but I'd clearly overestimated my jumping ability. Frustration, despair, and rage boiled over. I hurled the phone against the wall. To my shock, it punched a hole clean through. I immediately began digging at the opening, thinking this might be my way out, but my hopes crashed when I hit solid concrete behind the drywall. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Suddenly, the steel door made a clicking sound. The bolt had unlocked on its own. I shoved the door open with all my strength, only to face another crushing disappointment. A brick wall stood on the other side. Just when despair threatened to consume me, a man's voice came through from beyond the wall. I pressed against a ventilation grate to communicate with him. He'd been inexplicably imprisoned too, but he told me that opening the skylight above would be our ticket to freedom. I didn't waste a second. Grabbing the rope, I tossed it toward the skylight handle, pulling it tight until the knot held firm. Then I began climbing with everything I had, but I'd overestimated the handle's strength. It snapped, sending me crashing to the floor. This approach was clearly useless. Staring at the ventilation grate, an idea struck me. I grabbed the broken handle and used it to unscrew the bolts, holding the grate in place. Soon all the screws were out and the grate came free easily. But another problem emerged. Even without the grate, the opening was too small for me to squeeze through. Driven by my desperate need for freedom, I made a brutal decision and dislocated my shoulder. Thankfully, the bone didn't break, and I managed to worm my way into the opening. I hadn't crawled far when I encountered a green laser beam. Tentatively, I reached out to touch it. An ear-splitting alarm and searing pain tore through my skull, forcing me to retreat back into my cell.